Hello and welcome to Anthony's Adventures. My name is Anthony and I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video I'm going to show you how I built coolers for the boat. Also towards the end of the video I'm going to do an ice test, and that way you can kind of see how they actually work. I tried to find a regular cooler, but with the height constrictions on the boat, even if I took out the subfloor that's in there, it still wouldn't fit. So I decided I'm going to make my own. So I'm going to take you along with me and show you how I did that, and hopefully it will help you. So this is my cooler system. I took 4 5-gallon Tough boxes. The stuff that you put in your windshield, and that foldy sheet that you put in your windshield to keep it cool, what I did is I took 2 of those, and I call this the foily side. That's my technical term for it. But the foily side I put up on top, and then also the foily side was out around here, and I'll insert a picture of that here in the video. So as you can see from that picture, basically what I did is I trimmed so it was even with the bottom, and I could put that down on the subfloor of the boat. And underneath this, in the subfloor, what I did is I drilled some ports that went down to the main channel that goes all the way down to the back of the boat. So any water that comes in this compartment anywhere will be able to drain out the back of the boat, which is very important because don't want any stagnant water left. So that's also one of the other reasons why I went with 4 of these boxes, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to put them in here. So when I wanted to get something out, I can, or put something in, I can take the box out, I can take it inside, I can fill it full whatever I want to fill it full of, and I can put ice in it, and I can bring it back out. So one of the other things that I did is, and I'll put a picture of that here. So what I did is I took the R3 foam sheet and I cut into sections. So for instance, I would start here and then I would end here. And then what I would do is I would do the same thing. I would start here and I would end here. And I did that all the way around both of these Tough boxes, okay? And then there is a lip that is right there. And I would say that's actually a 1/2 inch lip because it fit that, that foam sheeting quite well. And what I did like this, I kept the foil side, as I call it, my technical name for it, I kept that facing outward. And I did that throughout when I was cramming in the foam sheets along the sides here. And basically what I did is there were 4 foam sheets starting from the one that I had crammed under here all the way over to the side. And then the same thing over here all the way over. And then in between there are 4 sheets also. Now on the ends, on this end, and then also on this end back here, I was only able to fit 2, but I would say that's still a significant amount. And plus you have the closed cell pour foam from the Tota Boat foam that I used for the subfloor. You have that on the bottom as well. And then what I did, the tape that you use, the double stick tape for your heating ducts, which is right here, I basically, and that's why you can see the reflection of it, I put that all the way around any parts that were exposed of that R3 foam sheet. I taped over, and I tried to, as best as I could, tape the seams from the metal to the foam connecting also. So that's kind of how I insulated my coolers. And as you can see here in the ice tests that are coming up, it worked out quite well. It is time to test the cooler modifications out to see how they do. So it currently now is 10:38, so it's been roughly about 4 hours since the last time I checked in. and I'm actually pretty satisfied. I'd say it's 75 outside right now currently, and I would say that the ice is actually holding up fairly thick. There's just a little bit of condensation in the bottom there. So that's a pretty big chunk of ice still, and that's been 4 hours, so I'm pretty pleased. It's the same thing with this one. That's a pretty big chunk too, so I am pretty pleased with the way this is looking. So I will check back in with you guys maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. It is 1:40 a.m. in the morning. This is what everything looks like. A significant amount of ice in the bag. There is some water in the bottom, not a whole lot. Looks to be about the same thing. There's a little bit of water from the bag there. There's still a significant amount of ice in there. So I am very, very pleased with the way the cooler is holding ice. Time check for you guys. It is 9:10 a.m. Let's see how the cooler is doing. I am very, very pleased. Yeah, there's water, water in there, but I still have a lot of ice left. It's still solid. And that's the same thing for this one too. There is still an awful lot of ice left. And it's still in a big chunk. So I am very, very happy with this cooler thus far. So it is 7 to 1. We're going to see how this is doing. There's still a big chunk of ice in there. There's still some water in the cooler than that one. And it looks like it's about the same thing with this. There's also a hole in the bag. That's the one that's in the bag. So, I mean, it looks like everything is holding up quite well. So it is time to check and see how the coolers are doing. It is another ice check. So the time is 4:30 p.m. There is some water, and it comes up to about right there in my fingers, about an inch. We still do have a fair amount of ice in there. Same thing. Still have a fair amount of ice in there. There is water in there, but still have a fair amount of ice. So I am quite pleased with the way the cooler is working. It is 7:37 on day 2. So I've got a thermometer here. I'm gonna stick it in the water and kind of see the water in there a little bit. I'm gonna stick it in there. I already had it in there before, but I'll stick it in there again. See, it's sitting right at maybe 45 degrees. It is very, very nice, cool, refreshing water. It's the same for both of the coolers. I'm going to empty them out, but yeah, I'm quite pleased. The nice thing about this cooler and the way it is, brought this up here so you can kind of see me pulling it out. The way I designed it is you can lift the cooler out, okay, and underneath is another tough box. And as you can see, there is no water in that tough box, which makes it really, really nice. So you can pull your cooler out. You got your ice in, and you can dump the water out, and you can stick it back in. And I'm really pleased with my cooler. So I cannot believe, and I am so happy and thrilled that I have a cooler that can keep ice, 3/4 of a bag of ice, for 24 hours. The temperature ranges, it was like 68 at night and then like 85 to 86 during the daytime when I was doing this test. And that was outside in the garage. It's about 10 degrees warmer. So, even if you factor that in, I'm still thrilled that, after 25 hours, I still had 3/4 of a bag of ice left. And then, I went out of town and I was curious, so it was a total of 49 hours when I got back to check on the coolers and see how they're doing. And yes, there was water only in the coolers, but it was still at 40 to 45 degrees temperature. So that's would even be a success in my book. So I really hope that this video helped you guys. I hope that I gave you some ideas. Like I've always been saying throughout these videos, I'm not an expert in this. I'm just trying to fumble my way through, figure things out. So if any of this helped you, um, I'm happy to do so. And if you would and you like this video, hit that like button and the subscribe button that's down there. And then there's a notification bell, and there's going to be videos that are still going to be coming out about the boat. I'm going to show you how I put the foam in the boat and go over that process. And also I'm going to do a float test video as well, and I'll go over that as well with you. So if you hit that notification bell, you'll get notified when those videos come out. And guys, enjoy life, enjoy the ones that are around you that you love, and make as many memories as you possibly can. Hope you have a good night.